This was already the heaviest fighting between Israel and Palestinians in years, and it got even more intense overnight. Israel struck Hamas targets inside the Gaza Strip, killing militants, but also 10 children, according to the local health ministry. 2 entire buildings collapsed, and many more were severely damaged.
We demand the international community, the Arab and Islamic nations, to intervene urgently. We do not want them only to denounce and condemn, but to put an end to the Israeli aggression against defenseless civilians who are powerless.
We were all shocked at the bombing that happened. It's terrifying. Our shops were damaged by the bombing, our homes were destroyed. The Israeli army does not differentiate between a civilian from a military person. This puts us all in its targets, which means that our lives, our families, are all under bombardment.
The violence isn't one way. Hamas is continuing to fire hundreds of rockets deep into Israel, some aimed at the city of Tel Aviv. Israel's Iron Dome defense system intercepts most, but not all of them.
Citizens of Israel, we are at the height of a weighty campaign, Operation Guardian of the Walls. Yesterday and today, the IDF attacked hundreds of Hamas and Islamic Jihad terrorist targets in the Gaza Strip. Hamas and Islamic Jihad paid. And I'm telling you here, will pay a very heavy price for their belligerence. And here, tonight, I'm saying their blood is forfeit.
A state of emergency was declared in the Israeli town of Lod on Wednesday morning after clashes between police and Israeli Arabs. The UN has said it is escalating towards full-scale war, and the Security Council is meeting in New York later today. This is also a test for President Biden. He is one of very few world leaders who could have an influence over the two sides. This morning, Israeli tanks were filmed heading towards the border with Gaza. Israel says it's too early to say whether there'll be a ground offensive, but it's preparing for all contingencies. Time is running out to pull this back from the brink.